Okay, I'm about 2 miles west of Versailles, Indiana, and I stumbled upon this historical site, and it's a restoration project. I believe this could be some sort of a lunar or solar calendar, and pretty interesting. You can tell it's pretty much a modern era. I mean, it's all put up with steel. That could have been done after the fact when they come in and restored it, elevated up off the ground. I'm not sure, but pretty interesting. And now let's get a little bit of a closer look. You can tell that these things were drilled. So this is definitely a modern time deal here. I just don't know when or why it was put in. This might not be a part of the restoration site. It might just be on the property. There's some restoration going on there in that old cabin. And then apparently there's this bridge somebody has made to go from this site to the other over this small man-made canal. Look at that bridge. That's a lot of money for just a little stepping stone over here. This is one of the feral cats that live over by the dumpster next door. And she's been howling a little bit. I guess she was really hungry, so I gave her my leftover chicken. Help her out a little bit. Frank, William, and Simeon Reno were the leaders of the famous Reno gang, and they're from Seymour, Indiana. Now, after they committed the actual first train robbery in America, they were hanged by vigilantes in the New Albany jail, and this was around December 12th, 1866. Now, they were interred at this cemetery, the city cemetery in Seymour, 3 days later. And they're buried here. You can see a lot of the old styling on the gate. So very old gate, very old area. And there's Frank Reno's, Simeon Reno, and William Reno. It's really a shame. There was probably 5 years between the youngest and the oldest, and they all died on the same day. Pretty wild. So if there's a lesson to be learned in this, you don't have to be successful to be famous. So over here at Spring Mill State Park, you can see a center swim platform dock out there, but there is no beach. They've gotten rid of that a long time ago. And if you look over here at the main building, which is kind of a nature education center, you can see where there was a bathhouse on this side, female, and the male over here. Now, where the males are, there's no real trees over on that far side, but over here, the female, there are. And well, Walter has explained to me that the little boys used to shimmy up those trees because there was no roof on so that they could peer in on the girls. History is so cool, isn't it?
Cannot for lives unseen look away from reality. Hide behind a mask, look confused when you're asked what you've done to help humanity. It's not you, it's not me, it's all together. Try to change all the harm we've done.